Greetings everyone, so Bungie have just released the teaser for the Trials of Osiris, which gives us a glimpse at some of the new gear that we'll be able to obtain. So then, let's take a closer look.
Come, test yourself in the trials. Find the way through the darkness.
So this first shot opens up on two fire teams lined up, decked out in full Trials of Osiris gear, looking like badass space Egyptians. And then we get a close-up shot of this hunter wielding the Jewel of Osiris hand cannon, which gives us a much better look at some of the intricate details on the hunter's armour. Next we get a close-up shot of this Warlock armour, which I like to call Space Anubis, and this looks amazing. You can also see the Trials of Osiris bond. Now this next part is where it gets interesting. Here we get a good look at the Titan armour, and it appears that this Titan is wielding what I believe could be the exotic scout rifle Fate of All Fools. Now hear me out. We already know what the Fate of All Fools looks like, but it's possible that it's been updated to a new model. Prior to the reveal of the Reef, all House of Wolves vendor weapons were thought to be reskins of current weapons. However, those were just placeholders, and Bungie have actually changed the models of the guns, and I think that's what might be happening here with the Fate of All Fools. Another little detail that seemed odd to me is that the primary colour of this weapon is grey, with a few small yellow details similar to the Fate of All Fools, whereas the rest of the Trials of Osiris weapons are mostly yellow. It also has a similar magazine and the cylindrical objects along the side. Couple this with the fact that Bungie have been secretly updating the Fate of All Fools for the past few months. For example, it previously did solar damage, but after the 1.1.2 patch it no longer does. I think it's possible that this is the new Fate of All Fools. But that's just some speculation on my part, and we don't know for sure just yet. Next we get to see the other team and their Titan, who is also wielding the same weapon. However, this team is wearing a shader that turns your armour a black or sort of steel colour, and it looks incredible. I can't wait to get that shader. The Warlock on the right also appears to be wielding a shotgun and is wearing the same shader. Now if I'm guessing correctly, this could be the new shader called Emergence Fire, which can be obtained from Petrovenge at Queen's Wrath rank 3. Cutting back to the other team now, we see the Warlock wielding the Queen's Wrath shotgun, as you can tell by the colour scheme and the Queen's logo on the side. Again, a nice look at the majestic Space Anubis helmet. Alongside the Warlock is the Hunter, who is wielding the Scout Rifle. And finally, this shot gives us a glimpse at this hunter's cloak and the heavy machine gun on their back. I also have this image, and one thing I want to point out is that this Warlock is wielding the Queensguard Pistol, which is speculated to be a mission reward from Petrovenge. We've had a few teasers before about this weapon, but now we have a full view of it. Another detail is that this Warlock has a scout rifle on their back, which could possibly mean that this Queensguard Pistol is a special weapon. So that is all we got from this teaser. Let me know whether you think this weapon could be the Fate of All Fools or not down in the comments below. Remember, tomorrow is the day that Bungie will be doing a live reveal of the Trials of Osiris on their Twitch page at 11 AM Pacific, 7 PM UK time. I'll have a full recap of the stream shortly afterwards, so stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon, Guardians.